All right, Libra. Let's continue with Spirit's messages per zodiac sign for September 2025. Libra. Hopefully I'm not forgetting anybody. Libra. Let's see. Very windy today. Gerald would say it's very windy, Wendy. And my daughter would say, pas de soleil. It's windy. They all have their own little sayings, which I think is adorable. Jada, my oldest, she doesn't speak much, but she says a few words, and she'll go like this, happy, and she'll point at her smile as if to say, see, I'm happy, Mom. She does say happy. And ice cream, she says all the wrong things. No, I'm just kidding. She loves ice cream. My daughter loves ice cream. She doesn't care what flavor it is as long as it's cold. She loves ice cold showers. She's very sensitive to the touch. So I think that her body feels to her that she doesn't like the heat, that it overheats. I think it's not like that. Her temperature is normal. But I think her brain tells her that the body is hot, or maybe that it's on fire. I don't know. She's never... we can't really have a conversation with her. She's never really said anything, or she's just sensitive to touch. She'll give you hugs and things like that, but you have to be careful. So she loves anything that's cold, I've noticed. If it would snow, she'd go outside naked if she could. She loves coldness. Hypersensitivity to the skin is what they say it is, but whoop, there it went. Hold on, it blowing away. Libra. When I'm in alignment with the love of the universe, peace cannot be disrupted. It's almost like the third eye in the brain. Here's the brain, the third eye. It's really just two flowers, but it looks like a brain with a third eye in it. It just feels like September. It feels like you've been slacking on meditation. I feel like a grumpy teacher. You've been slacking on your homework. That's the energy I'm getting. You've been slacking. Just feels like for some of you, you've not been taking enough time to disconnect. You've not been taking enough time to self-heal or soothe or move into a space of stillness. It just feels like the third eye is closing up for some of you. And you really need to, kind of restart the practice. It feels like, so many of you, and I'm not saying all of you, but it feels like many of you have been slacking off on something that is beneficial to you. Okay, I'm not saying it's meditation alone, but it just feels like something you've been not doing, which is beneficial to you, needs to be picked up again. So whatever that may be for you, give it a few minutes of thought. They're just recommending to restart. Okay, to restart because you need it to connect to the authentic you. You need it to connect to the soul on a soul level. You need it to find peace and balance again. So whatever it is that you stopped doing that was beneficial for you, that was helping you, restart the process. Okay, because not going without it feels like a step back. It just feels like it will guide you to a more stressful, more unbalanced place of being. Okay, so start again is the is the message here. Scorpio. 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 And there's the sun again. Oh, that feels so good. I love the sun. I don't like the heat, but I like the sun. When it's too hot, I don't like it either. 25 Celsius is just good enough for me. Soon it hits 30, I'm like a potato bag. And just like, it's killing me now. I don't do so well in high heats. And I don't like the cold either. So I'm kind of a middle, an in-between girl. Scorpio. Oh, Scorpio. Pig, maintain self-worth and self-esteem. And then you also have rabbit, like the Aries had. Recognize your significance. So it's all about the self. So Scorpio, for you, it's all about understanding your value. It's about really acknowledging it. It's about really acting from that knowing of how valuable you are. When we understand how valuable we are, that we're in a piece of the puzzle, that without you, this puzzle can never be complete. When you start to understand just how important you are in this story, this storyline that you're currently playing, when you understand your value, when you start to feel that value on a very deep level of self-awareness, your entire reality starts to align to that. Your entire reality changes because of that, because your frequency shifts. And it's not about ego. It's not about thinking, you're better than everybody else. No, it's about understanding that you are a divinely created consciousness that came here with purpose and intention, that came here to be a part of a collective storyline, and that knows very clearly and very deeply that everything you do has an impact on this reality, has an impact on the multifaceted, multidimensional manifestation of these different parallel versions of Earth. You're the most important person in your reality, because what you do for yourself also impacts everyone else in a positive way. So it's really about self-validation, and it's about self-worth, and really focus on that in September. Really start feeling it. Okay, it's about waking up and being able to smile and say, yes, I am here for another day, so I can be of service to others and to my own self, to my own expansion. It's about getting excited about being you, getting excited about what you're doing in this journey, even if it might not be yet what you want to do, or it might not have unfolded the way you would like to see it unfold. Understand that the way you think, the way you feel, your actions, your reactions, everything about you, your emotional content, your energy frequency, everything, every single thing that is you, inside and out, has an impact on the collective energies, has an impact on the collective manifestations, has an impact on the creation of the 5D reality. Everything you do with each minute of each day impacts a reality, a version of Earth. Okay? That is your importance. We are all important in this storyline. So really start working on feeling that, taking that with you wherever you go. And when you feel that confidence and you raise your self-esteem through acknowledgement of the divineness that you are. It will change how you perceive your day-to-day reality. It will change everything. How you communicate with people. You will be more freely to give, to laugh, to take things, you know, with a grain of salt and to make it your own, okay? You will feel empowered to start embracing your self-creative powers and to apply that into your daily lives, your daily manifestations, okay? So really, really important to work on feeling that and really bringing it to life on a daily basis. I hope that helps, Scorpio. Sagittarius. Let's see here. Which one? This one. Okay. Sagittarius. Let's see what we got. Sagittarius. Now don't bite my cards, Bobby. Screw. Crazy cat. You're a crazy cat. Yes, you are. Sagittarius. Oh. We got Venusian Galactic Council. Star being guides. Answer the call. Time to shine. There's one. And then the second one. Orion activation. Supernova. Recreation. Renewal. Rebirth by light. Okay, hold on. No. Shoe that way. Okay. Sagittarius. I feel like you're walking through a new portal. You're moving. It's like they're saying you're moving up. That's what they're saying in my head. You're moving up. It's almost like you're moving into your own true self. You're something shifting. It's almost like something is shifting inside of you. Something is changing and you're feeling it. And you don't quite know where it's going to lead up to, but you feel that something is different. The way you're perceiving things, the way you're processing things is different. The way you're looking at your outside world seems to be different. Your immediate environment, it's almost like you're noticing things in your immediate environment that you didn't notice before, and you may have lived there quite some time. It just feels like you're starting to look at the world with a different lens, and you're experiencing it differently, and that's positive. They're saying you're moving into that new perspective of self, that new perspective of reality around you. And, you know, they're saying don't be afraid to start acknowledging that. Don't be afraid. You don't have to stick with the questions. Is it? Am I? Huh? You know, yes, it's happening. I'm evolving. I'm changing. My perception is changing. Everything is unfolding slowly but surely. It's about being patient with it, not trying to rush it, okay? But it's about acknowledgement. It's important to start to understand what's happening, and to acknowledge it, because so many people stay in a state of doubt. You know, it's almost like they need validation that this is what's really happening. You don't need constant validation. How you're perceiving things is enough validation as it is. It's just simply by acknowledging that is what's happening, and by acknowledging it, you are also feeding it to happen more clearly, and to speed up the process and then validation will come without you needing validation. Does that make sense? The more you believe in it, the more you acknowledge it, the more the validation will appear without you requesting any kind of validation. The moment we request validation, a lot of times we move into a doubt energy, and then we undo all the goodness that we've done. Okay, so just keep moving forward, keep shining, keep observing your own changes, and the more you acknowledge the changes, the more you give it the right definition, you know, what is happening, the more and the quicker everything is going to unfold into the shape that it needs to be. Does that kind of make sense? I don't know if I'm making any sense. But that's what I'm getting, Sagittarius. Sorry. I hope that helps, Sagittarius. Okay. Capricorn. Which one? Capricorn. Let's see. Capricorn. Capricorn. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know for Capricorn. September 2025. Oop, there it went. Owl. Ooh. Cool. I love owls. They're one of my favorite animals. Listen to the messages of the angels. Okay. Listen to the messages of the angels. It's about stop doubting the communication that is happening. You're constantly getting communication. You're constantly being guided. Even if it's not right in your face, you're constantly being guided, okay? Your feelings, your thoughts, you know, at least 70 to 80% of that is your team giving you thoughts, giving you feelings to guide you somewhere, okay? You have to understand, if you look at the card, there's all this, like, fairy dust all around. They're always there, okay? You need to just simply acknowledge without needing the validation. The more you acknowledge their presence, the more you acknowledge the assistance, the more you are grateful for the assistance that is given. Even if you're not sure what the assistance is, just know that daily, every human, every animal, every plant, daily there is guidance being given. It's just so subtle, and it's on such a unconscious level a lot of times that people just simply don't acknowledge it. They just don't notice it because they think that every thought they have is their own. They think that every feeling they have is their own, and it's not. That's just not how it is. Okay? So, and the message says listen to the messages of the angels, but it's more about, in September, really focus on starting to appreciate and value the messages and the guidance that is happening daily in your life. Even if you don't have the validation that you want, know and acknowledge that it is being given anyway, okay? Know and acknowledge and trust that nothing comes onto your path unless it's invited in, okay? And trust that. That's what the focus needs to be, on learning to trust and appreciate and value the daily guidance and advice and love that is surrounding you. And if you can do that, then nobody can ever be sad when you know how much love there is working around you, working with you to give you an experience that will not only expand your essence, but also that of a collective creation, okay? All right, hope that helps, Capricorn. Aquarius. Let's see here, which one? Aquarius. All right. Oh, hello. Well, that came out quick. Oneness is my true nature. I have 2 cards. Oneness is my true nature, and my energy creates my reality. What I focus on is what I will manifest. The thing I'm really drawn to is all the colors. Look at this, like a hippie. It's like a hippie fest. Look at all the colors. It's like hippie. It's a little hippie fest. I just feel like hippies. It's about look at the world through rose-colored glasses. It's time to throw those dark glasses away. Okay, nobody wants to be in darkness all the time. It's all about perception, perspective. It just feels like September for you guys, Aquarius. It's all about starting to look at the positive things that are happening. Start to look at the positive qualities of humans. Start to look at how many people are waking up. Start looking at how everything is starting to implode that no longer serves us. How people are standing up for their rights. How people are no longer just simply swallowing whatever information is being forced down our throats, and so on and so forth. It's about seeing the evolution, the revolution, the human revolution that is occurring, hidden between all the things that are happening right now. They're not going to show the human revolution on TV. Don't think about it. Don't even expect it. The regular television is controlled propaganda. So but look around. So many people are growing and creating new perspectives. There's so many changes happening for the better. So much human awareness and light starting to move in. So many changes that can be uncomfortable, yes, but they are necessary changes. They are necessary perspectives that need to influence the human race in a positive way, and so on and so forth. So really start looking at everything from a positive angle, because the light is already won. Everything is unfolding. Everything is changing. Humans are constantly, and you can see it in the Schumann resonance, constantly shifting parallel realities, moving into higher frequencies. And yes, it's physically uncomfortable. It can create emotional distress as well, because the body has to constantly realign, and the body's like, and the mind is like, why am I feeling stressed? Why am I feeling depressed? I got nothing to be depressed about. It's not you, okay? It's your body that's stressing out about constantly having to shift its frequency in every cell of your body. So be kind with yourself. Give yourself the love. Give your body the love, the nourishment that it deserves, the exercise that it deserves, the love that it deserves. It's all about feeding yourself with positive light vibration. Okay? That's what it's for, Aquarius, for September 2025. Last one. Pisces. Let's see. This one. Let's see what the message for Pisces is. Pisces. What is the message for Pisces? Whoop, whoop. Hold on. Flew away from the wind. Oh, Lord. There we go. Okay. Ooh, that's a very powerful card. The Central Sun. Abundance, downloads, regeneration, success. September is all about a success story. It's about successfully starting something, successfully finishing something. It's all about it's almost like finalization. It's almost like something finally coming to pass, or something finally reaching its end phase. I just feel like it's one or the other. So it's all about success. I just feel like your September for Pisces, it's about becoming a new person, a new version of yourself. You know, certain things might be ending, but that leads to a new version of you. Certain jobs might be ending, relationships might be ending, divorce might be finalizing, ending of debt, whatever it may be. Something could be ending for certain Pisces that then leads to a new door, right? That's then there, that chapter is finalized. I can now finally be free of that and start anew. Or it's about people who've been working towards creating something new, and September is the time where it finally starts to happen, where the new business opens up, or a book you've been writing on all year is finally going to be published, or whatever it may be. You're finally getting that new job you always wanted. You finally, maybe you'll find the love of your life in September. Whatever it may be for you, maybe you'll get that pay raise you've always wanted. You know, I just feel like it's all about final, something that either ends and it creates a new beginning, or something that you've been working on that's finally coming to pass. So it's all about positivity. It's all about success. It's all about being recharged. There's the sun, and almost this Beatles almost like observing all the healing and regenerating energy from the sun, spreading its wings and starting to, you know, fly in freedom. So that's kind of what I'm seeing in this card. So very, very positive card for you, Pisces. So let me know in the comment section, what is your end? What is your beginning? I'm very curious about that now. Let me know, guys, if any of these resonated with you. Shoot, like I said, should you find this message a little bit later, then don't dismiss it, okay? You were guided to this video for a reason, so I would definitely go and listen to what your zodiac sign's message was. Also, I just want to remind you that I'm having another live event on August 22nd, 2026. This is a live event right here in my hometown in France, and I'm going to be joined with or by Sarah Breskman Cosme, who is a QHHT specialist who's written tons of amazing books. She's a regular face on Gaia TV as well, so go check her out. She'll be joining me during the event, so it's going to be a lot of fun. More information will follow later on. The ticket sales will start on what is that called? Something Friday. Gerald said to start the tickets the day after Thanksgiving. Something Friday. I don't know what the Americans call it, but there you go. So look forward to that. Also, I have a new email address. Just wanted to mention that my old email address was hacked, so they blocked it, and now I can't seem to access it, and they refuse to acknowledge that I'm the owner. So I had to create a new one. So you can go to my website on the blog. You can find my new email address. So if you've been writing emails to the original address for over a month, I cannot see them. I'm not ignoring you. I just simply don't have any more access to it. So please resend your communication to the new email address. I'll probably write it below this video as well, so you can resend me your communication. Okay, I just wanted to let you guys know that as well. Also, not this weekend, but next weekend, I will restart my live Patreon sessions, and also do a live YouTube session with the angel cards. Okay, so that's it for me. I'm gonna sign off from now, sunny France, with a hinge and a pinch of some rain clouds coming our way. But I will see you guys next time. I love you. Bye.